acting up. Watch. Oh, not you. Maybe I need to readjust these. Go game capture. Let's see. So that helps it out. Yeah, it was freezing. It just straight up freezing. I minimized window and then it all runs back to normal. Alright. I think I might have fixed it up. Well, yes, but there's no way in hell I'm going to Windows 10 unless I'm absolutely forced to. Even then, I'd probably switch to Linux. So, Windows 7, I'm sticking with. Anywho, it's still just a little... There we go. Okay. It looks like there's a few more kinks and bugs to work out, but I think we're up and running again. Windows, yeah. Yeah, and I'm on Windows 7. I am not updating. It's no reason for me to. People always complain about like security problems, but I never actually have any. Security problems only exist if you have that one specific version with that one specific thing, and then people abuse that when everyone is being updated to Windows 10. Logistically, it's more effective to make something for a Windows 10 exploit than a Windows 7 exploit, because more people have that, right? So I honestly don't fear any problems with an unupdated program, other than physical incompatibility like XP to 64-bit systems and NES stuff like that. Anyway, we are back in business for a bit. I don't think I'll be able to get too much into the class trial, but here we go. That's probably not a good idea. There's nowhere to run. As long as that end wall exists, escape's not an option.
Hey.
It'll be fine. Let's all work together. Remember our promise? We're gonna escape this place and remain good friends afterwards.
I'll get us out of here.
So let's do it. I'm sure we'll be alright.
Mm-hmm.
Good man. Because we make such an incredible team. I wouldn't be able to call myself a man if I was still scared after hearing a girl say that. Bring it. I'll show them how. I, Kaito Momota, luminary of the scars, live. Don't you mean die?
Dumbass.
Don't say something all ominous like that.
I'm ready.
No, we've come so far already. We just gotta do it. So let's do it.
Okay.
We have no choice. Can't turn back now. Determined, we all stepped forward. Even as we walked towards the elevator, I was shaking with anxious dread. But I kept going, because I decided to fight. And then, everyone had boarded the elevator. It seems like it was a settings issue I had mismatched. But yeah, it's I like Windows 7. I had a laptop with Windows 8.1.
That's super cool. It's actually an elevator.
Windows 8.1. I hate that stupid menu app thing they got going. So I had a shell. It turns it all into Windows 7, except for things it can't change, like Windows Control Panel or something like that. But if you have that setting, Windows 8 is actually entirely usable. But you have to have it in the old settings, old lookalike makeshift thing. Works really well. That laptop fried, so I can't use it anymore. So I got 7 on this PC, which was a gift that was given to me by my viewers, which I'm still thankful for, man. I'm able to do all this stuff because of that. Anyway. Oh yeah, they're reading this. Wow, that's super cool. It's actually an elevator.
Even so, this elevator is going pretty far down.
We're falling. I wonder how far we will plummet.
I suddenly have to go to the bathroom real bad.
By all means, go ahead.
Of course. A robot wouldn't understand how inappropriate that is.
As we waited to reach our destination, I whispered to Shuichi,
Shuichi? About that talk from before.
What?
I think everyone is afraid of learning the truth.
One thing I do like about this game, it's an interesting little touch, is like in these elevator scenes, as the game goes on, you start out with everybody, and then it slowly dwindles away, and people die or killed off or what have you, and you see what's left, and it's something small, but it makes a big impact, I think, personally.
But the people who are willing to find the truth are the ones who can decide their fate. If you never know the lies from the truth, then you can't choose a path. You won't even know you're on a path. So, fight for the truth, even if it is frightening.
I agree.
I know you can do this. If you're scared, borrow the strength of others who will be there to help you. Think of everyone you're helping, and let that be your strength. I used to be like you. Before a piano concert, I was always so nervous that I thought I would vomit. But then I would remember all the people I've made smile with my performances.
Kaede.
All right, let's go. It's better to end bad stuff like this as soon as possible.
Bad stuff like this as soon as possible. Yeah, I agree. And see, like in this screen, you see everybody except for the one guy who's dead. But then as it goes through, like they'll just get picked off or whatnot, and you're left with 5 people that were 16, and it's just, you see it. You just see it. Nothing is said, but you can see it happening. Right. Those words were mainly for me, to inspire me, so I would not turn back. And yeah, and I do agree with what she says. Follow the truth, even if it is frightening. Even if it's a hard truth, even if it may hurt people, follow the truth, because the truth is what it is. And to do otherwise would be deceiving everybody. After that time, the elevator finally came to a halt. The doors slowly opened to reveal what awaited us on the other side.
Why, hello there!
Welcome to the class trial.
Yay!
Oh boy, the class trial is finally starting. Finally, a game that actually feels like a game.
Bingo!
Just as the prophecy foretold.
Got it?
Listen up. From here on, things are gonna get so violent you'll wish you couldn't turn back.
No way!
That's not true. There won't be any gory or violent scenes. I'm positive. This is an authentic replica of a courtroom. What bad taste.
Ah, jeez.
Why are you making us do this? Is this fun for you? Maybe?
Psycho!
Of course! Putting strangers in life or death scenarios is the best entertainment.
You're the worst of the worst!
You are seriously the worst. Worst or not, those who have fun are the real winners in this world. It doesn't matter what terrible things you do or are done to you, as long as you're having fun.
Oh, I see.
Eh. Wow, so this is so sickening it's almost refreshing. So, how do we get this game going?
Well now.
There are podiums over there. Please stand behind the one with your name on it. Following Monokuma's instructions, we headed to our respective podiums. As I walked forward toward my podium, an image of his body flashed in my mind. Rantaro. He died without knowing his own ultimate talent. No, he was murdered by some horrible low-life scumbag. I'll never forgive his killer. That's why. We're going to expose the mastermind and end this killing game. That's all I can do for Rantaro now. This killer is in this room with us. The mastermind is controlling Monokuma and forcing us to play this killing game. I don't think I'll ever be fully prepared to find out who that person is. But we have to find out who it is, so we can lift our suspicions of each other. So we can end this killing game. That's why I'm here. I can't show any fear here. I must fight to the bitter end. I will face this life or death class trial. We can do it, man. You want to save? Sure. Let's do that. Can I go back and, like, buy some health potions? Will that help me any? Chapter 1. My class trial. Our class trial. No one wanted to believe it was real, but Rantaro was killed just before the time limit. Now Katie and Shuichi and stuff. Blah, blah, blah. Attentive influence. These are the things I get for being friends with people. The attention gauge will increase at a faster rate, effective during armament. Removes the time penalty for breaking a non-erasable piece. What? Effective during imagination excavation. Makes it easier to push the opponent back during blade lock. Effective during rebuttal showdowns. Drive. That's a new one. Increase the amount of letter cubes that can be acquired at once. Effective during Psyche Taxi. Oh my god. Just a peek. Alright. The entire screen will light up more frequently. Effective during Heineman's Gambit version 3.0. Okay. Neural liberation. The focus gauge trains slower while concentrating during fever time. Effective during all parts of the class trial. Slowly recovers the influence gauge while concentrating during fever time. Effective during all parts of the class trial. Trigger happy. Decrease the delay after using truth bullets or truth blades. Effective during non-stop mass panic and rebuttal showdowns. Oy. Well, it looks like I'll be sorting out my arsenal before the class trial, and then we'll be starting it next week, I guess. Alright. Slows the speed of the reticle. Effective during non-stop blades. Can't be combined with upshift. Lost in thought. Slightly increases the time limit in each phase. Effective during all parts of the class trial. Maybe. Increase the amount of influence recovered by right answers. Effect during non-stop. Compose. Make the reticle shake less. Definitely. I hate that shit. Obtain skill. Set it. Attentive influence. Increase maximum influence a little. Effect during all parts of class trial. Can't be combined with envious influence. Increases maximum focus a little. Effective during charisma. Increase the amount of influence recovered by right answers. Trigger heavy. Decrease the delay after using truth bullets or truth blades. Let's go with that one. It's nice being able to spam things. Alright, neural liberation. We've got 10 points or so? 11. Can I not? Requires 3 frag. Oh, those are fragments, not slot equips. Okay. So I'm out of points to buy. View the handbook. What do we got here? What do we got? Gifts. Truth bullets. Monokuma File 1. The victim is Rantaro Amami. His ultimate talent is unknown. The victim's body was discovered in the library. The estimated time of death is 9:10 p.m. The victim was subjected to blunt force trauma to the back of the skull, resulting in cranial fractures and immediate death. No other injuries were detected. Library books that could not fit in his bookcases were instead stacked on top of them. Nothing has changed since Shuichi and Katie placed the hidden cameras. The books Katie stacked in front of the vent were left exactly the way they were. Bloody shot put ball. The bloody murder weapon found on the floor of the library. It seems to be the same as the shot put balls in the warehouse. Rantaro's belongings. Rantaro's personal belongings. He had a key to his dorm room and a monopad. He did not have anything that looked like a card key. Right, it was just what he had. Moving bookcase. One of the bookcases in the far left of the library. After it's been moved, it automatically shuts itself to its original place when a certain amount of time passes. The bookcase moves back to its original place right before Katie and Shuichi found the body. Card reader dust. The dust Shuichi planted in the hidden door's card reader. When it was checked during investigation, the dust was left exactly the way it was originally set up. Promotional video BGM, background music. The promotional video and background music that Monokuma played to encourage everyone to start the killing game. It was on full volume until the murder occurred. Receiver on Shuichi. The security's alarm receiver. A sensor was placed on the moving bookcase, so in case someone moves the bookcase, it would notify Shuichi. Library vent. Connected to the classroom vent on the first floor. The vent grate was still propped open, exactly the way Katie left it when they set up the hidden cameras. Maki's account. Before the murder, 7 people went to the game room in the basement. Rantaro, Maki, Kaito, Tenko, Angie, Himiko, and Gonta. but Gonta had immediately locked herself in the AV room in the back. Rantaro left to go to the bathroom. After Kaito and Tenko went to get Rantaro, the only people left in the game room when the murder happened were these three, Maki, Angie, and Himiko. Sliding door. Sliding door in the AV room that leads to the hallway. The door was poorly made and only opens wide enough to slip an arm through. It would have been difficult for a person to enter and exit through it. It is faced straight to the library's rear entrance. Lookout classroom. Katie and Shuichi were on lookout in the classroom near the stairs to the basement. Although Shuichi left briefly to go check the basement, the two were together the entire time until the receiver went off. Connected to the library vent, both Katie and Shuichi were on watch until the security alarm went off. It was not possible for anyone to sneak into the library by going through the vent. Per Kiyo's account, during the body discovery announcement, Kiyo, Miyu, Kurumi, and Tsumugi were in the dining hall. Miyu was in the middle of building a remote-controlled gadget. Tsumugi had briefly gone to the bathroom and returned to the dining hall shortly after. Kibo's account. During the body discovery announcement, Kibo and Ryoma were in their own rooms. Front entrance photos. 4 photos taken by the camera facing the library's front entrance. The first photo was a shot of Katie, Shuichi, Kaito, and Tenko running in, shortly before the body was discovered. The second photo is a shot of Maki, Angie, Himiko, and Gonta running in after they heard Tenko scream. The third photo is a shot of Kibo, Ryoma, Kyumi, Miyu, Tsumugi, Kirui, and Kokichi running in after they heard the body discovery announcement. The fourth photo is a shot of Shuichi moving the camera for investigation. Two photos taken by the camera facing the library's rear entrance. The first photo is a shot of Rantaro coming in. The second photo is a shot of Shuichi removing the camera for investigation. Hidden door photos. 2 photos taken by the camera facing the hidden door. The first photo is a shot of Rantaro opening the moving bookcase. The second photo is a shot of Rantaro attempting to remove the camera. I'm getting a bit of a picture, a potential scenario, and also some crackpot theories. I'll save you from some of the crazy ones. I want to see if I'm right on those ones. Hedging my bets. But yeah, they're looking at, just from what we can see here, potential options. One, it was suicide. That's always potentially an option, but I doubt it in this case. One of the other ones is, yeah, I think Beatrice was saying it was Shuichi or Ryoma. I think you were thinking Ryoma because he could have been in the vent, but nobody could have been in the vent during the trial. Not the trial. During the murder. Because we were in the classroom until we heard it go off, and we went down there and checked it out. Well, maybe it could have been possible. It could have also been Shuichi setting up a trap or something, which is potential. Or there's also the third option that is being heavily implied, that it was Gonta hitting them through the sliding door through the library, which is also potentially viable. It's interesting though. But yeah, that'll be it for today, and we'll start next time with a class trial. I was hoping for that today, but apparently there was more investigation than I bargained for. But yeah, see you guys later. I hope you at least had some fun, even though we had technical issues. I think I got it sorted out though. I'll clean it up to do a bit more testing maybe. But yeah, it looks like I got it all up and ready to go. I did save, right? Okay, yeah. Okay, that'll be it for today. Thank you, new viewers, for coming in and checking it out. We'll be continuing this next week on Monday. Tomorrow we're going to be doing Umineko, episode 6. Maybe we can get through that one somehow. Oh, you get to see my cursor. I gotta fix that one too. Anyway, take care, everybody. See you all later. Have a good one. Bye.